Coach, final week of the regular season. I'm sure with all these wins, it's probably going by pretty quick. But it's been playoff atmosphere for you guys, especially here at home. The last couple of home stands, facing two pretty good opponents this week, and I'm expecting more of that kind of playoff atmosphere as we get into the tournament.
Yeah, just like the previous home weekend against Cal State Stanislaus and Chico State, two very good teams that we beat at home. We hope to continue the winning ways at home and keep this win streak alive after sweeping this last weekend on the road. And UC San Diego, a team we've already beaten in San Diego earlier this season, a very, very good basketball team who is very patient on offense and take good shots each possession. I mean, they're noted for that, and they're tough-minded, and it's going to be a very difficult team to beat. But if we play well and we continue to pressure the ball defensively and get turnovers and get transition basketball going for ourselves, I like our chances.
Big week for you guys, a lot to still play for, and two big opponents. Not to get ahead, but on Saturday, just keeping the focus, what's at stake in senior night, big crowd. Talk about just the special night it is, but also important contest at the end of the season.
That's a special night for the seniors. It's their last game in front of a crowd that they're very proud of playing for and entertaining and showing how hard we play in front of that crowd. Those seniors have done that time after time, year after year, and it is a special night. It is every year. But what we're trying to do as a team is to get better every game, and that's what we've accomplished here in the last couple months. And I'm very proud of our progress, and we're certainly peaking at the right time. We're planning on peaking next weekend in the CC2A tournament. March Madness and playing college basketball is what this is all about. And our senior night is going to be special for sure, and we're looking forward to that. But playing better, and whether we win or lose this weekend at home, we want to be able to be peaking next weekend in Stockton.
We talked about Justin's performance on Saturdays. He a guy that usually makes the traveling squad?
He's in and out of the traveling squad. He certainly works hard every day, and to have him show up and play so well and give us some valuable minutes both nights, Friday and Saturday night, was well received by his teammates and coaching staff.
All right, so this week at home, San Diego, good team that you got to win against, coming off of a loss to Pomona a couple weeks back. Just tell me just about San Diego.
That was an interesting game. The way it started, we were very emotionally flat coming off a double overtime loss the night before in Pomona. Had to travel the day of the game to get down there, and we were definitely flat. And that showed in the points column there. We didn't score very well coming out the chute, but I'll tell you what, they really defended extremely well, and we came back, and by halftime we were ahead, and we sustained the lead. So I mean, we're very proud of how we played in San Diego and bounced back after an emotional loss, a physically draining loss the night before at Pomona.
Coaches and players to start a season always have high hopes for a team, and after that rough start to conference play, as the head coach, I mean, you knew you had talent on the squad, the experience, the players that you brought in, but did you feel like after that 0-4 that you guys would be in the position that you guys are in right now?
I've got a great coaching staff, Aaron Hungerford and Cy Vandermeer, and they never gave up. They always believed, and having those two on my staff is very valuable. And to keep this team together after a rough start says a lot about my staff and the work ethic that they have in preparing the team every day for practice and scouting the opponent. They did a fantastic job, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are today. That's easy to say, and I'm very fortunate to have them. So I mean, that's number one. And two, our guys didn't give up and believed in each other as well. And it just turned out to be a very, very good season. An excellent season. And if we can pick up one more win soon, hopefully Thursday night, we'll reach the 20-win game mark as far as college basketball. That's kind of a sign of excellence, and that's another goal, is to reach that 20 mark, and whether it happens on Thursday or Saturday or next week in Stockton, we look forward to that achievement.
definitely some growing pains along the way. To see now how Calvin's contributing, Malik, obviously a talented player, and just the way he's running the offense. How rewarding is it, to have a couple freshmen that are playing not like freshmen, but upperclassmen?
That they really are. They're dominant players in the league right now, both of them. And I think they personally deserve co-freshman of the year. They really do. I mean, Malik's proven himself throughout the season, and Calvin's certainly coming on here as of late. But they are dominant players, and to have them on our roster as true freshmen, knowing that they'll be back for the next 3 years, it's beautiful. We've got another kid, Tyrus Rattler, who's redshirting right now, who's just as special, and we're looking forward to having him on board next year. And then Nikhil Azat, who we've signed from Washington, is another very, very good basketball player. So, and he's a freshman. So we're young and we're talented, and it reminds me of the good old days back in the year 2000 when we had a great freshman recruiting class. Mark White, Fred Hooks, and Austin Nichols, very talented players, and I think they mirror them as far as the talent level.